Hey guys, what's going on? Derrik here. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to do a video for a song that I heard on the radio the other day. It was like 5 seconds of the song, and it's called From Austin by Zach Bryan. I am a big Zach Bryan fan. I don't believe that I've done any songs from him on my channel yet, but I heard like the opening 5 to 10 seconds of the song and knew that I wanted to do a play it like him guitar tutorial video on my channel. So that's the plan for today. Hopefully I can teach you guys how to play it as close as possible to this, and we'll see where it goes. So yeah, let's jump into the song and try and figure out how to play it. I haven't heard the full song yet either, so I'm excited to listen to it all. I like the VHS type of feel.
Concrete below me and a sky above so blue. And finally remember Northwest mountains that were snow-capped in June. You were napping on my arms on a Sunday afternoon.
Gosh, okay, hold on. I need to pause it. Is this the chorus? Yeah, okay. I want to wait for that part because there's so much going on here. Zach Bryan is the man. I mean, just like the acoustic playing here, some steel I think in there as well. I saw a guy playing fiddle. I don't know if the fiddle comes in later into the song or if maybe it already was and I just missed it. That's steel. But yeah, I mean, just like anything that's acoustic based like this, I'm a huge fan of, and Zach Bryan always delivers on that front. So a few things that I noticed so far if you want to play this song on guitar and kind of like what I noticed throughout the verse. One is if you want to play this song like Zach or like this video here, I don't know if he actually has a video of him playing this acoustically yet. There's this one. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna be able to tell really how he's playing it there. So I'm just gonna have to listen to the studio recorded version and try and pick it apart by ear. But what I did notice is that if you want to play this song like this, you'll put your guitar in standard tuning because this song is in the key of C. And the chords that he's used so far throughout the verse, I believe, were an F. And you'll hear this high note throughout that verse too. That's one thing I noticed, which is just your pinky finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. So you kind of have this F major here. Not exactly sure what this F is. I think it's an F sus. Oof, it's an F. It's a suspended or an add 6 or maybe possibly 9. I'm not sure. I'm not all that technical when it comes to chord names. But this is kind of the F that he's playing, I believe. Then you play a C, and this is just your normal C major chord. And then he plays a G, kind of like this. So this is a pretty common bluegrass and like indie folk G. You can also play G like this, but I believe he's playing it kind of like this. It's just more open. Really, you only have the 6th and the 1st string on the 3rd fret covered for this G. And then he goes back to an F, but I believe that they play a barred F because you have that low F in the chord, I think. Let me go back and just double check all that. So F, C, G, low F, barred F. Then they have that little thing right there. I don't know if that's a bass guitar or if that's actually his guitar. That's kind of what they're doing. It's just open 5, 3rd fret, 6th string, and then 1. Back to the F there. You heard that little walk down. F, C, G, F. And there's also that opening lead lick there too. I don't normally get into like lead guitar. I want to focus more on if you were going to play this song, you know, for your friends or at a bar, you're not going to play all of the parts. You're not going to play the lead guitar, the rhythm guitar, the bass guitar. So I try and focus on like how you would play this if it was you performing yourself. But if you want to play that opening lead part, it is kind of a distinguishing part of the song. Let's see. Okay, so I think what they're doing is they're going open 5th string, picking the 3rd, sliding up to the 5th on it, and then going back to the 3rd and picking. So open, and then you have this where they go like 5 to 3, slide down, and then pull off, and then 7, 5, slide to 3, open again. So really slow altogether. That lead part sounds something like this. I think, let me go back and just make sure. Yeah, it's something close to that. And so those are your chords, and that's the opening lead lick. And then the most difficult part about this so far is going to be the finger picking. Zach is playing a finger picking based pattern here, and I probably will not get this 100% correct, but let me rewind it here and try and get as close as possible for you guys. So. So here's a trick too. One thing I do often is I slow it down, just to try and really pick apart what they're doing a little more. Okay, I think, let's go back one more time. So again, guys, this is, if you're not used to playing finger style guitar, this is a little more like intermediate to advanced level stuff. If at any point you are struggling with keeping up, just do like I did here and take this gear and rewind it, slow it down to half speed. It really does help out a ton. What I think they're doing here is, so again, you got to remember that the chord progression is that F to C to G and then to that low F, the barred F. So that's the chord progression. And then in the right hand for the picking pattern, if you start on this F, what I think they're doing is it's almost kind of like the Travis picking. So you would go on this F chord with your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. You're gonna start out by picking the 4th string and the 2nd string. So 4 and 2. And then you go 3, 2, 4. So 4 and 2, 3, 2, 4, and then 4 and 1 together. And that's where you hear that high E string in the song. So far it should sound like this. And then you almost repeat that, so you go 3, 2, 4 right after that. So all together it's really slow, it's like this. And then you go to the C. For the C, I think the right hand is pretty similar. So I'm going 5 and 2, 3, 2, 4, 5 and 2. So on the C. So far between the the F and the C, really slow, it should sound something like this. C. He might do that, or he might play this, he might do 5 and 1 too, so he might do that, I can't really tell, but both ways will sound really close. And then you go to the G, which is like this, and very similar pattern in the right hand. So you go 6 and 3, 4, 3, 6, 6 and 1 together, and then 4, 3, 6. So that G really slow is something like this. And And then you go to that F. And this one is 6 and 3, 4, 3, 6, 6 and 3 together. So super slow altogether, that picking pattern for the verse will sound something close to this. And the F. And then you repeat that, and sometimes I notice too that like on the second time through, almost everything stays the same, except that high E string, now he skips it on the F. So you go, instead of this, you have this. So he plays that E string open the second time through. And then he plays that high E string on the C chord now on the second pass. So it's something close to that. Again, that's not easy by any means, but hopefully that gives you a somewhat idea of the breakdown of what he's doing there. But again, just slow that down a lot if you have trouble keeping up. But I think if you follow that, it'll get you really close to the sound of this studio record. So let's keep going here. I think we were just about to hit the chorus.
Southern girl, honestly endure. That time that I left on skin, that time you said walk down. With a man who doesn't move as quick, train goes.
Love the real drums. I love all the real instrumentation. Okay, now back into that verse pattern. So, okay. So obviously the chorus picks up in energy a little bit there, and there was a chord progression change too. So what I can tell so far, let me go back here and just double check. Gosh, that line right there too. If love is just an ocean, I would drown before I float. Again, Zach Bryan obviously known for his songwriting, more so than like his guitar playing and all that. It's just, yeah, he has these one-liners that are just, they make you really think deeply about a lot of things. Okay, so for the chord progression for the chorus is A minor, G, and again, you can play G like this, or you can play it like this. Either way will work. Then F, and I kind of play F like this typically. You can play the barred version if you want, or you can play, I probably wouldn't add that high E string because that's not the one they're using in the chorus, but you could play like this more simpler version of F. And then C. I would actually probably play that C like this power chord C, where you have the low E string covered on the 3rd fret with your ring finger. So A minor, G, F, C. So the strumming pattern that I would probably do for this, and there's a number of ways you can do this. I'm not a big, memorize a strumming pattern type of person. The biggest thing to keep in mind is where are the accents in the beats. So for this one, it's really like the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So it's on the 1 and 2 and, on the 1 and on the 2 and, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. So 1 on the and of 2 and 4, and then same thing for the rest of the chords. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And I'm doing mostly just down strums, so I'm going down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down. So something like that, again, don't worry so much about like the down, 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 up type of stuff, but more so on the accents of the beat. That is what's going to make you sound as close as possible to this. That is the chord progression for the entire chorus too. and now you are back into the second verse, which I think he's playing the same way as the first verse. So F, C, G, F.
Wish I was born with concrete shoes when I'm leaving tonight.
Again, his songwriting.
That time that I left Austin, that time you said, oh, yeah, to the man who doesn't move as quick.
A minor, G, F, C. Same as the chorus there.
There's concrete below me and a sky above so blue.
Verse here.
People ruin people, I don't wanna ruin you.
Oof,
I'm just
that's a heck of a line. What do you say? People ruin people. People ruin people. I don't want to ruin you. I am just a sickness and you seem to be the cure. Jeez, Pete.
Be the cure. How much can a southern girl honestly endure?
Was that the end of the song? Yeah, I mean, gosh dang. Zach Bryan, I mean, again, like one of the best songwriters out right now. And then on top of that too, I feel, I don't know, just like the instrumentation, the how authentic he is in his writing and just performance. I think that's why he has so quickly risen to the top in terms of popularity and just gaining a following. Like he's authentically himself. And most record labels will tell you that that does not sell, but Zach Bryan, that's what's cool about him too, is he's kind of defying all of that. Like he, as far as I know, he's still independent. Maybe he's not. I don't know. If you guys know, let me know in the comment section. But if he is, that's even cooler to me. So yeah, guys, to kind of recap that, the verses throughout the whole song were played the same way we went over. So you had that F chord to C to G to the barred F. And then we had that picking pattern that we went over, which is pretty intricate, but again, it takes practice. So if you're not good at it yet, just slow the video down, practice it. I promise you'll get it. Everyone starts somewhere, and I used to not be able to do this stuff either. I just learned guitar playing YouTube, and this is exactly what I would do. I would watch videos like this, I would listen to it, I would slow it down, and I would try and just get as close as possible. So it can be done. Just stay positive with it. And then, so that was I don't know why I went on just that mini rant. Just, it can be done. You'll get it down. The only other real part of the song was the chorus where the energy picked up. And in that part, you did have a slight chord progression change. So it went A minor to G to F to C. And I think I said the strumming pattern would be something like down, 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 up, down. So something like that, but again, do not get too fixated on doing exactly what I'm doing. It's more or less about the accents and where you place them that'll make you sound as close as possible to this. So yeah, guys, I hope that was helpful. Big fan of this song. If there is any other Zach Bryan songs that you guys want me to teach, or just any other songs from any other artists in general, please let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.